Hi, kids. I am Miss Brittany. So nice to see you. This is our very first practice run for A Splash of Reading. In just a few days, we're going to be together on Zoom doing all kinds of fun activities. But before we do that, I want you to just get a little bit of a feel for what our lessons are going to look like. So today we're going to run through some practice activities and you get to pretend that we're on Zoom and you get to try and follow along with me to see kind of how some of these things will work. And don't worry, when we're together, we're going to take it step by step and we will do everything together. It's going to be so much fun. So the first thing that I want you to try and find is going to be your fidget spinner. And while you're finding that, I am going to pull up some slides to show you. When we're in our Zoom class, I will be able to show you everything that I am doing on my computer, and I'll be able to see what you're doing as well. All right, everybody wave hi. We are ready to give our lesson a test run. So we have a couple important things to remember when we are on Zoom. You always have to keep your eyes and your smile on the screen. If you don't have your eyes and your smile on the screen, I won't know where you're at and I won't be able to hear you or see you and I won't be able to help you learn. So we're all going to stay right in the view of our camera so we could see each other and work together. The next thing that we are going to remember is to follow directions the first time. So whenever I ask you to do something, you think, okay, and then follow directions the first time so that we're able to have time to get to all of our fun games and activities and we can learn so much together. And this is my favorite one. The last thing is we have to have fun because reading is fun and summer is exciting, so it's going to be a great time together. Okay, so now that we talked about those few things, let's go back to our fidget spinners. You have your spinner out, right? I'm going to make three sounds and you're going to watch me first. Ready? I'm going to do it like this. Mm, uh, g. Now you try it. Say the sounds. Mm, uh, g. And now we're going to spin it and we're going to say the whole word. Mug. Perfect. You did a great job. That's what we're going to be using our spinners for. So you can give it one more try if you want. Mm, uh, g. Ooh, mug. Awesome work. You can set that off to the side. Now remember how I told you, we're just going to practice a little bit of all these different things today. It's not a full lesson, but I have something else to show you. So while I am pulling this up, I want you to grab your red and green lollipops that look like this. We are going to play a game called Red Light, Green Light. And you'll see here on the screen, there are two choices. And I'm going to ask you a question. Would you rather have ice cream or popsicles? Now, instead of everybody yelling out their answer at the same time, you're going to use your lollipops or your red light, green light to show me your answer. So if you would rather have ice cream, you're going to hold up a red light. And if you'd rather have popsicles, hold up a green light. And then you can switch depending on what your answer is. Perfect job. That's how we're going to use these. You can set those off to the side after you showed me your answer. I can't wait to be in person and find out what you really think. Okay, now we are going to practice doing some echoing. So I am going to say something. You're going to listen while I say it. And then when I point to you like this, you're going to say the exact same thing. It'll be your turn, okay? Let's try it. M spells mm. Did you say it? Did you say it out loud? M spells mm. Good job. Let's try a few more. S spells s. T spells t. P spells p. Remember, when I point to you, that means it is your turn to use your voice and say it out loud. Awesome job. Now we are going to write. I want you to grab your writing board that looks like this. Get it ready because I am going to say a word. Actually, for this practice, I'm going to say a letter and you are going to write it. Are you ready? Let's practice writing the letter P. Can you write the letter P? I'm going to do it on here. There's my letter. I made a P. I made an uppercase P. I can make a lowercase p too. Practice following along. I wrote a P. Now you write P. Okay, now I want you to try this. I want you to hold it up and show me. Hold it up right here. If you put it right by your chin, I will be able to see it. Awesome job. Super proud of you. Really good work. So when we do our practice writing, I'll be writing on the screen, you'll be writing on your board, and you will be able to follow along with me. I have another activity to show you. This one is called a blending drill. We are going to try this one out together now. Okay, we see the letter on the screen, right? So we're all going to say it together. Ready? Say the sounds with me. Mm, ah, t. Now we're going to watch the pencil swipe across and we're going to do it together. Mat. The word is mat. Awesome job. Remember, if your eyes are on the screen, you'll be able to watch what I'm doing. And if you're listening with your ears, you could follow along and I will be able to see your lips and I'll be able to see that you are doing all of the sounds with me. All right, now let's see if we can read this word together. I am going to get out my reading pointer. It really helps me look right at those letters. You can get your pointer too. Ready? Grab your pointer. All right, we're going to say the sounds together. Here we go. T, app, tap. All right, now it's your turn. Try it by yourself. Good job. You did it. You did tap. Whoops, I went the wrong way there. All right, let's try another one together first. S, at, sat. Your turn. Good job. All right, now we're going to write, but we're going to use a different writing board. This time I want you to get this board, the one that has a little handle on the bottom. Grab this board and we are going to test out writing on the back side of it, the side that doesn't have any lines. I'm going to say a word and then we are going to write it together, okay? So we have our board. All right, everybody repeat after me. Got. You say it. Good job. Now, the word got has 3 sounds. Let's say the sounds. G, A, T. Good job. Let's write those sounds together. G, A, T. Did you write it? Okay, you should have it on your board. G, A, T. Got. Now, hold it up and show me. I can't wait to see your words when we are writing together, when we're together in real time on Zoom. Awesome job. You're going to be so good at the writing portion of our lesson. Oh, this one is going to be super fun. Okay, here's how this activity works. I spy with my little eye an animal that starts with an animal that starts with. I want you to write the name of the animal on your dry erase board and then hold it up and show me. Write it on there and hold it up to show me. An animal that starts with. Okay, if you wrote at cat, you found it. Awesome job. Thanks for playing I Spy with me. Super cool. Hey, let's grab our letter trays. Now, if this is your very first time seeing your letter tray, you're going to need to pause this video and get it set up. If you already have it set up and all the letters are in their place, it should look like this, and it will be super speedy quick for you to grab it and be ready for our activities with this. Now, when we use our letter trays, we'll do something like this. We'll build a letter, we'll build a word together, letter by letter. So let's make the word cat, just like we did on our other board. Let's make k, t. There it is, cat. You should have C-A-T. Did you put it on your board at the same time as me putting it on my board? Awesome work. See if you can follow along with me. This part moves a little quick. It's a challenge. Ready? Take off the C. Did you do it? Change it to P. How'd you do? Were you able to follow along with me when I did that quick switch? I bet you did great. Here is our new word. P-A-T. Pat. There it is. Now you try it. P-A-T. Pat. Perfect. Now remember, we're just doing a little test and a little sample of all of our activities, just to give you an idea of some of the things that you might see in our lesson. But when we're doing a whole lesson together, we'll be doing much more with each of these things as we go along. Awesome job. You can put your letters back where they go on their home base and set your letterboard off to the side. We are going to take a look at another activity. Now, this one is a really fun way for us to practice our heart words. You're going to show me by putting your hands on your head, on your eyes, or on your ears what you think the answer is. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Look at the 3 words on the screen. Which one of these words is the word the? If you think it is this word over here, if this is the word the, you're going to tell me by putting your hands on your head. If you think this is the word the, you're going to cover your eyes. And if you think this is the word the, oops, sorry kiddos, you're going to hold your ears. Now I hope all of you have your hands on your head because this is the word the. And instead of everybody yelling out how to spell it or which one they think it is, you can all show me with your hands, right? Awesome job. Now let's take a look at how we might read a sentence together. When we do a sentence, you're going to listen and then you're going to repeat and we're going to follow along with me. We're going to start with the word the. That's the word that we just saw on the other slide, one of our heart words, the. At. Cat. Now we're going to go back to the beginning and you're going to say it with me. The cat. Good job. Let's move on to the next word. At. Sat. Keep going with me. On. On. Let's try it from the beginning. The cat sat on a. Try this last word by yourself. Did you say mat? Mat? If you did, you got it right. Now repeat after me. The cat sat on a mat. Your turn. Awesome reading. We'll get to practice lots of sentences together and we'll get the hang of it going back and forth. Alrighty, so for our last part of writing today, we are going to go back to our dry erase board and we are going to see what it's like to write a sentence together. Okay, you will have to erase the word cat if you still have that on there. Okay, now we're going to write the sentence, I can tap. Just a quick and easy one for us to practice today. Everybody say the sentence. Say, I can tap. Now, let's think about what each word is. How many words do we have? I can tap. That's right. We're going to start with the first word. Follow along. You write what I write. I, we're always going to leave a space, right? And then we're going to write can. Follow along with me. And if you need to look up and see how to spell it, it's right here. Then we'll leave a space and we'll write tap. T, a, p. Let's write those sounds. T, a, and we'll put a period at the end. Awesome job. And then when you finish your sentence, you will hold it up and show me that you wrote, I can tap. Awesome job. Thanks for writing that sentence with me. I can't wait to see your really great writing when we are together on Zoom. Okay. Now, something that's really fun that we get to do at the end of our lessons is play a game. And this game is called Spin the Wheel. I'm just going to show you an example of what spin the wheel might look like. So, let's see. Each of you, I was waiting for it to get started. Each of you would get to pick a color that you want to be. And let's say you were orange and it was your very first turn to spin. I would tap this wheel and give it a spin for you. Okay. And then you would get to read the word some in order to get that many points on your scoreboard. And then we would take turns going around and around trying to get as many points as we can. There's so many fun games that we could play. That was just one quick little example. Wow, this was awesome. It was a pretty quick whirlwind, but I wanted to give you a little sample of all of the different kinds of activities that we might do together. Sure, there's going to be other ones that I didn't show you today, but this gives you an idea of what it's like to switch between materials and follow along and echo and repeat what I am saying on Zoom. This was awesome. Thank you for following along today. And in just a couple days, we'll be together in our small group and we will get to actually talk back and forth to each other and learn together. I am so excited for it. I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.